Here we go. We're going to ramp it up here today with mono green ramp. A little bit of a different one here in Wilds of Eldraine. Excited to bring this here before Ixalan. And with that, thank you for tuning in. Down below, you'll find today's timestamps as I walk through the strategy object for this list. We'll go play that standard best of one, as we always do, and then we'll bring it all back together in our retrospective outtake in today's episode. Now, if you got a question, if you got a comment, let me know because I'd love to hear from you, and feel free to swing by our Discord server. All right, so here's what we got going on. Mono green ramp. This list runs a little bit above 50%, a little bit different here. If you remember the older version and variant, some pretty cool stuff that you can do with Awake in the Woods. We got some new pieces here with the Iron Crag. Additionally, on top of that, we're taking advantage of Return from the Wilds. And lastly here, Gruff Triplets. This thing's pretty fun. I love this one in Limited and Draft. When it enters the battlefield, if it isn't a token, create 2 tokens that are copies of it. When it dies, put a number of +1/+1 counter equal to power on each of the creatures you control. Gruff Triplets. So pretty ridiculous. Can pound things home. We still get access to Nissa here, which is always great. We got Invoke the Ancients, but again, the big thing is really about that early game ramp. Here we get ramp with the Iron Crag. We get Gala Greeters ramp as well. And then on top of that, this thing works great whenever another creature enters battlefield under control. Choose one that hasn't been chosen. So again, you can drop the Awake in the Woods. This thing's going to trigger nicely as well. Here you get the +1/+1 counters or draw. Again, goes really well if power is 3 or greater. Otherwise, put 2 +1/+1s like we said. We got Topiary Stomper in there as well, and all kinds of ramp. So very excited about this here today in standard best of one. Again, the idea is really to ramp fast, pound your opponents home, and quickly take it home. Now, it's really kind of a mid-range list. By ramping, you get rid of some of the late game. You pull that in early into that mid-range space. Couple things about this: since we do have fairly decent sized creatures, we can also have some blockers or make some bigger creatures. We do have an ability to hold out against some of those aggro lists that we will run into for sure in standard best of one, so you can keep that in mind. Some of the challenges certainly could be control, and again, our opponents that can run under fast may cause some challenges for us with this list. Now, let's go ahead and play some competitive Magic with this one. Like I said, I'm excited because it's a little bit of a different flavor, a little bit of a different take here in terms of this particular grouping. Let's go ahead here with our standard best of one mono green ramp. As always, thank you for your support. We do have swag and other things down below that you can check out, and ways to stay in the know and support the channel. So thank you for that. Affiliate links there too if you're looking for cards, stuff like that with Ixalan on the horizon, along with Christmas and holidays and more holidays. Tom F75. All right. So a couple problems with this one. Well, actually not terrible. We'll try it. We're not on the play. We can get to 3, which helps. Our opponent here is going to go very fast, though. It seems like with mono red. There it is. Now, going against mono red, certainly we're going to want to be on the play. We'll see if we can make it happen. We can drop this. I kind of want to do this. However, that's going to pull us off for 3. That's another creature, so don't forget that. We get to 5. This thing's ridiculous. So not quite enough there, which is too bad on the land ramp. Now this guy's gonna trigger, and he'll trigger next time as well. So just robbed, just absolutely robbed on that for us here today. Unfortunately, that is good game. We're not gonna hit anything else there. We do have 1 blocker, but like I said, they're gonna be able to go right over the top of us. And that, my friends, is one of the problems here, as you can see with this list. But we'll be gracious losers and see if we can bring it home on the next one. No! No! Yeah, we did have fun, regardless. I promise. All right, here we go into our next match here. Very nice. Cleaning that up. Here we go. Excuse me. Generous. All right, opponents first. We do have some ramp here this time. A couple different ways. This helps with the life gain too, by the way. Gruul. Gruul combat it is. All right. So we'll play this one. Ideally we can get a land. We need to be hitting these lands. That with double strike is gonna hurt horribly. Ooh. Ooh, look at that. Not quite lethal yet. Not quite lethal. Ooh! Oh! Ouch. We gained the 2. We're still at 7. We don't have anything to shut this down, which is too bad. Or take advantage there. Not much we could have done on that either. Another one to the face. Unfortunate here for mono green. All right, let's go to our third and final one here. It's just an absolute beating for us here today. All right. Let's go for it again. Maybe, just maybe, we'll be on the play. And maybe we'll have the right lands and the right setup. Eox Nick. Opponents first. We have not so great stuff at the top end. We're gonna mulligan. There we go. This is a little bit better. Keep one there. Let's see what happens here. Soldiers it is. Flyer right away. All right. Here we go. There we go. We'll see. We're still alive for right now, which is good. We'll be able to ramp a bunch as well. Ancients here. Vigilance, counter, trample, reach, which is good as well. Let's grab this one. We want a tap treasure token plus a land. Now, they'll have enough to be able to go over the top on the next one, not this one, which forces us to have to play Invoke the Ancients, to be honest. Because we're not going to be able to take advantage of this. That will take one of these off. Now again, that's a knight. Right, we'll drop that. So a couple things we can do here. We can play this. So not quite enough again, unfortunately. They'll get their flyers in and be able to go over the top. I think it's going to be enough to be lethal, unfortunately. So that will be 2, 4, 6, 8. Plus that, I can block 1. We didn't get to take advantage of our combo here either. And that, my friends, is game. Unfortunate here for us today. Too slow for standard, unfortunately for us. Didn't work out great. Again, the strategy is there, so let's go ahead and talk about it. We did get cleaned out twice. It's nice that you asked me twice in 3 matches that I did not have a good day. Thank you so much, Magic and Wizards. All right, here we go. Let's go ahead and bring this back. Again, this thing's right at 50%. Unfortunately, you saw a lot of the ways that this deck does not work. Certainly though, if you can get this one in there and gain some of that life, can make a big difference. We did not get to play first once, which could have made a little bit of a change up in terms of how that would have worked for us. However, again, as always, that is Magic. So with that, at least I hope you enjoyed today's episode, enjoyed watching me get smashed in the face. May you not get smashed in the face like me, and enjoy the ramp list here as it should be enjoyed. Excuse me. With that, appreciate your support as always. I just want to say thank you for the likes and the subs, as we grow an amazing community here. Something a little bit different towards the end of the set and the season, kind of moving into the next set, which will reset all the meta, and we'll have some fun with that as always. So down below you will find great ways to stay connected, additional ways to support the channel, affiliate links, all that kind of stuff if you're looking for cards. And with that, thank you again as always, and thank you to all the members as well. So we got more Magic the Gathering content coming your way. We're looking forward to Ixalan with you as well. We'll see you soon. May the ramp for you, and may you win and not get smashed in the face like me. We'll see you again. Mythras, out of here.